Bonjour. Aujourd'hui, c'est samedi. Parlons en français, je ne peux pas parler français pendant le français. Où est là? Je suis... Non, je suis chez moi. Je suis à la maison. And parlons anglais. Very, very disappointed in myself. But first, today we're gonna do a very different routine. We're gonna go do grocery shopping. And then we're gonna check. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go skiing, right? I don't care. Tomorrow we're gonna go skiing. Ooh, it's hot. Today is 15 degrees. Getting hot. And so that. But more importantly, today is a huge reminder and a good, I won't say good lesson, because that lesson this is the irony, okay? This is the irony. I've put so much emphasis on clearing up your credit card bills and stuff, and guess what? Today, I discovered I forgot to pay, and oopsie, right? Oopsie. And then before you ask anything, all right, let's put a few things. Like, there's no like. I really did forget to pay, and I forgot to pay by 5 ringgit. It's not a full bill, okay? It's 5 ringgit. I've been I've been paying, but this one's a bit interesting. But first, this is a good lesson slash I'll put it a good lesson. Okay, it's a good lesson why you should not dance around credit card as I'll say as much as you can, but you should not dance around credit card, especially for people who forgets, people like me and stuff like that. But the fun bit is, I didn't forget not because I dance around the credit card. I forgot because my overseas banking, right? Basically, I pay my student loan every month, is on an automated, right? I didn't put standing instruction, which means I have to do it myself. I rather do it myself because I want to get used to it, and because of the habit that I've been doing for the past 4 years. This year, everything got disrupted. Then that was the fun bit. That was really the fun bit. So that's that, and the fun bit as well. Okay, so this one's a bit, I won't say luckier, but on hindsight, it made me fix a few little mishap on my routine. Right, basically my routine was flawed, and it was very weird. Like, because I remember paying off credit card bills fully, right? Like I always say, right? Always pay your credit card in full. Now, the only reason why this round I have outstanding, I forgot to pay my, outstanding. I've mispaid my, statement, right? Statement. And I always say, never ever pay your statement, always pay your outstanding. And the reason is because this year, the one bank in Malaysia, I think in general, I believe, no, so far it's in Malaysia, okay, good, this particular bank. So this particular bank forces me to use an app if I want to transfer more than 100 ringgit to any institution to pay bills, which is annoying because I need to pay off my student loan, and of course my student loan is not below 100 ringgit, unfortunately, per month. I do hope it was there, but it's a bit over, plus bills and whatnot, and because of that, I forgot to pay one week, or rather before the particular specific deadline. And then you ask, hey, why didn't you check? So the answer is very simple. Usually I pay one whole lump sum at the beginning, like at the end of the month, and for this particular 2 months, because of dancing around, because of the 100 ringgit limitation, I'm not saying I forced, so this is on me. I task myself to remember to pay my credit card every week, the maximum amount that I can go without going through that app, because I can't install the app here. That's the annoying part. I can't install the app here. That is painful. The painful part is not because I forgot, not because I did not want to pay, not because I want to dance around. It's because I can't. And that annoys me, because yeah, that really annoys me. And the irony is, I've been preaching about paying your credit card in full. Yeah, that's terrible, right? So basically, I miscalculate. Also, I'm chewing down some pizza before I go out and do my grocery shopping. I don't want to go do my grocery shopping on an empty stomach, because I will buy McDonald's, okay? And so because of the limitation, I also did a huge miscalculation. That's the reason why I would say, if you want to dance around the credit card, in fact, I would say no. Dancing around the credit card is not for anyone. In fact, I would say I'll still stick to my guns. Right? Pay your credit card in full, not the statement date, not the statement amount, but the full outstanding amount. And the only difference is, because Malaysia, I don't prepaid more, but I think I should do that for this year. I mean, this year onwards, over all these shenanigans and late payments. And so late payments by 5 ringgit, I got penalty by 9 cents. And luckily, silver lining, luckily, because of all these things, I checked all my bank account and stuff, and yeah, there's some inactive account which it's painful. I have to call back to Malaysia and reactivate them, because I need to do some juggling a bit and then do my bookkeeping. Yeah, no, it's actually a very long story, but to cut the story short, everything got messed up this year. Luckily, like I said, silver lining, luckily the credit card got not to say penalty 9 cents. I care about my credit score a little bit, but what I care the most is, I've told, like I said, you must walk what you say and what you preach, something like that. So yeah, it's bad on me. Reputation down. So what I'm planning to do is, unfortunately, I have to go around the limitation, $100 a day. I'm not saying $100 per transaction. And the reason why I say, oh, you could have just transferred multiple times and then you clear off the bills. The answer is, I should have, alright? I could have, but because by doing so, if you do more than a certain amount of transaction, I don't want the system to flag me and then I have to call them every time. Something like that. I don't want to call the bank and say, hey, it's me, I'm doing this amount of transaction, and then I waste money again. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not doing it. But at the same time, because of that, right, it's a lesson. The main lesson is that part, because banks can introduce security changes anytime, which is good, which is great. So I'm blaming the bank 1% for changing my routine, and I'm blaming most of myself for not like just clear off everything, right? So what I did was, I just do the minimum amount, no, like I said, maximum amount that I don't need to go through the app every week. So that was my fatal flaw, right? And luckily I discovered a little bit earlier, so penalty 9 cents. So that's great, that's good, that's a great lesson for you guys as well. It's a lesson for me to just clear it off, right? Don't dance around, just don't dance, okay? Don't dance. And that's how people get into debt, because they don't pay the minimum amount. Some people pay the minimum amount, so it snowballs. So for me, I've tasked myself, I put an alarm for now. Every day I will pay the minimum amount until it's all cleared, and then on top of that, because I know how much I need to pay every month, I will pay extra, so that I don't go through all this anymore. So that's that. Yeah, and people say, hey, why didn't you apply what you do here in Malaysia? So the thing is, because when you do overseas banking, so this is more of a autopilot mode, because you don't do transaction like every day, and it gets tiring sometimes, because I only can do all my transaction like around this time where Malaysia is awake, and yep, and of course forgetfulness and stuff. So on one end, and yeah, always clear your outstanding, because I've checked all my histories, like how how and why did I miss paying? Then I realized, oh no, actually I did not miss paying, right? It's because the limitation that I was, so I'm disappointed with myself, and I want to put this officially on the books for you guys to know that do not dance around the credit card, right? If you do, be very, very disciplined, very, very disciplined. In fact, if you can avoid at all costs. That's one of the biggest, in my opinion, that's the biggest downfall for people who use credit card, right? Pay cha-ching, and then, oh, you know what, I'll pay next month. Next month, cha-ching, oh no, I forgot to pay last month. And in this case, I've been paying diligently been paying, missed out by 5 ringgit. Missed out by 5 ringgit. Because I thought I paid, because I checked. So I've checked last month, and top it, yeah, no more excuse, right? No more excuse. Last month I paid at the end of the month. I thought, okay, cool, everything is great. Then I checked. Oh, actually, I did pay last 2 weeks. I just forgot to pay last week, right? Technically speaking, I forgot to pay last week. So no more. Every beginning of the month, at the end of the month, I've set all my alarms and everything. Okay. Beginning of the month, every single day, I will check the Malaysian bank until everything is cleared. Right? That means 0 credit card debt or 0 outstanding amount. Not just statement, outstanding amount. And at the end of the month, check one more time. So for example, the following week, I will check every day. I'll check, make sure I've any bills I need to pay, because most of the bills I paid for Malaysia is end of the month, which is weird. And pay week. So that's why I always check twice. See, the thing is I checked twice and I forgot to check last week. Okay, anyway, that's all I have for you for today. Hopefully this is a good lesson for you guys out there. Je te remercie.